Everybody, it's Rosemarie here with 505 Crafts here on YouTube, and I wanted to share with you guys a finished project I did for the craft haul. My partner was Rhonda, Dotterer, and I probably messed up her last name, so sorry Rhonda. We're doing a swap with the Coffe sleeves, and I went and had somebody pick these up from Starbucks, and they brought them to me in this bag, so I thought that was a cute bag to save. But now it's all wrinkly and everything, but it just gives it some texture. So I'm gonna send it in the bag because I thought it would be cute. And so I wanted to go through some of the products that I used to make the little mini that was stressful. Just kidding. It was. I'm not lying. So here are some flowers that I got from our local craft shop. It's called the Bustillos, and I also used some white ones, and here's the blue and the pink ones that I used. And then I definitely used some glossy accents in a lot of it, especially to put some metal pieces. I did get some metal pieces from Big Lots, from Alicia's Glitz and More, who was having a flash sale and now is having more sales, and then also for Miriam's Crafting Supply. But because I threw them in a bowl, they're all mixed and matched, and I'll try to point out which ones are which. And then Alicia sent me some really pretty trim, so I used that as well. Some beads from Hobby Lobby. Some beads from Bessie's. I also painted everything, all the background in this color, and this is called Key West, just because it matches the collection that I used. Of course, I used my Hug Snug seam binding. I like saying that, Hug Snug, in Winter White. I started off with my walnut stain, and for some reason, I guess it's running out because it's turning everything green. And I didn't want to use Vintage Photo, but I ended up having to use it at the end because these guys were not doing the job. I tried everything. I wanted that dark brown, and I didn't want more of that orangey brown. So there's a mix match in there. Then for the cover, I like making my covers for anything using this mixed media chipboard pack from Hobby Lobby. Sorry for the glare. Let me see if I can get that on there. It's $3.99. I've showed it plenty of times. That's my favorite to use on covers for minis because it's very lightweight and very sturdy. So that's the 2+ things. I used in this the Prima Divine collection. These are the journaling tags, some chipboard pieces. We just keep everything together. And then use the A4 pack that I got from Enchanted. I think it's Enchanted Memories. I think it is. I don't know. I did a haul on them. So this is the Divine pack. It's so pretty, so shabby, so girly and fun. And I always, since my friend Sandy told me she always stores her extra pieces in between the books. That way when she goes back to pull out paper, she's not cutting new pieces of paper again. So I thought that was a fantastic idea. So I've been storing, like, if it matches to the pack, I'm keeping it with the pack instead of putting everything into the drawer that I have with all the extras. So let's get down to business here. And I don't want to make too much noise, so I'm going to try to slip it on out because that bag is noisy. So here's the front of my book, and here's the seam binding bow on the side, and my dog is having arthritis issues with his leg, so you will periodically hear him. So I used my Zutter Bind It All, and you can see all the flowers that I used. And this is definitely from Alicia. And then I glossy accent this piece right here. And then I just did a bow on here. And so at first I wanted to just use just the Coffe sleeves, but I felt like it needed a really bigger, pretty cover. So this is why I just went just a little bit bigger, and I wanted it to stand out and look really pretty. So I always finish my back piece and try to always put a cover. I use a stamp that looks like a postage stamp, like if it was a letter backwards, and I thought that was cute. Just adding just little pieces and bits and pieces. And so here we go, and it opens up, and I got this metal piece from Big Lots, and this is just one of the little papers that I cut out of the paper pack. And see, here's where you could see a lot of it was turning green. So I guess when your walnut stain ends up getting old, it turns green for some reason. But it worked okay, I guess. And as you can see, everything is painted in that blue color. Even the sleeves I did here. You could see them here. On the end, I thought they weren't going to show because I was going to do some tying of ribbon on the end. And I did, so what I did is I did the coffee filters, but because I was going to do different folds and different techniques, I put a white piece of paper, like a thick cardstock, and the only color I had was white. And I wanted to extend the little coffee filter. So the coffee filter finishes there, and then it extends there. So I did like a 1/2 inch, basically, just to give that little extra length. And so in this one, it has a tag, and it pulls up from the top. And these metal pieces I got from, I'm gonna say I got them at Hobby Lobby or something like that. They were like on a long string. And I did a little embossing. So all I did was close the bottom part of it, and I put like a bead of glue just going across with my glue gun. And then I did a little banner. And then here it just says enchanting, so it has the little cherubs, and I love this paper. And it just has enough room to put pictures or whatever she wants to use it for. And this one, I cut the papers in half, and then I put just one of the sentiments from the paper pack, and I love the angels. And it opens up, and it gives plenty of space. And another metal piece. Oops, there you go. On this one, I folded it down just to give it that like vintagey look. But I did the whole piece because I wanted her to be able to see that it was going to open. There's that long piece. And I used another one of Alicia's metal pieces. And I left just a little bit unglued so I could stick in these little tags. So just a little bit of something fun, not just plain. Same thing on the back side. I just clipped it on where it was going to be on both ends. So I was able to put tags on front and back. And then this one, see, I did some forward, some backwards. So this one's backwards, and then this one is forward. And then I put the little bird here, and it opens up. And I did a little birdie stamping there. So that one's really cool. And this is one of the chipboard pieces for you, Rhonda. And then again, I did one of the metal pieces from Alicia, and I just left a little piece unglued so I could put in that little tag, and on the tag I just embossed all the edge. And that's another chipboard piece from the pack. And then this one is just one of the journaling tags from the pack, and I just embossed it, and then I put another folded metal piece, and I think that's from Miriam or from Alicia. I got both of them. I got many from both, but most likely I got a lot from Miriam. And I just want to give credit where credit is due, so I'm trying to be even and equal. And then again, just another pop-up tag. And on here I did some embossing. There's just embossing in just a couple of different pieces. And then here's another journaling tag. And this was the whole reason I bought the Divine Collection, because I like this girl. She reminded me of a doll that I used to have. And then here's the end. So Rhonda, I really, 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 really hope that you really do like yours. This was a challenge for me. I'm not good with little stuff, or it just seems like I don't put enough, or I feel like it's just, I don't know, not good enough, I guess. But I tried my hardest, and I hope you really like it, and definitely be sending that out with your course sets. And next I will be sharing with you guys one of my packages that I just got. So stay tuned, guys. Have a good evening, and thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and remember there's going to be a giveaway pretty soon.